The widespread spread of fake news or hoax has become a pressing issue of enormous magnitude, transcending geographical borders and affecting crucial fields of our society, such as politics, social harmony, and public faith. Even Indonesia, the fourth most populous country in the world, has not been spared from its consequences. In this composition, we delve into the complexities that fake news has brought upon Indonesia, examine prominent cases that have shed light on its negative impact, and recommend appropriate countermeasures. The social media scene in Indonesia is teeming with vitality and excitement, drawing in countless users who eagerly engage in various online platforms. This has led to increased information sharing and open discussion, promoting democratic discourse. However, it has also paved the way for the proliferation of fake news and misleading information. This hoax and false narrative has spread like wildfire, especially during critical events like the 2019 presidential election and the current COVID-19 pandemic, highlighting the necessity for immediate and effective action to combat this issue. The 2019 presidential race in Indonesia was marred by a significant increase in the circulation of fabricated information that targeted both candidates, Joko Widodo and Prabowo Subianto. Not only did these baseless crimes further divide an already polarized society, but they also intensified political intention and erode trust in the democratic system. Furthermore, during the COVID-19 pandemic, fake news about possible remedies, infection rates, and government actions spread rapidly, fueling panic, misinformation, and disregard for crucial public health protocols. Combating hoax in Indonesia involves promoting media literacy. This means providing people with the tools to analyze and distinguish trustworthy information sources. It's important to invest in media education in schools and communities so citizens have the necessary skills to identify and verify news stories. To make this happen, journalistics, organizations, and non-government entities should join forces to develop educational campaigns, workshops, and resources that prioritize critical thinking and fact-checking abilities. A vital step towards combating hoax is bolstering legal frameworks. This can be achieved by implementing legislative measures that hold individuals responsible for spreading false information. These measures may include imposing severe penalties and fines for intentionally propagating hoax and manipulating information for personal or political gain. By establishing an enforceable regulatory environment, we can effectively deter the spread of fake news or hoax and strengthen our efforts against it. Encourage fact-checking initiatives. Creating or strengthening independent fact-checking groups can aid in verifying the veracity of news stories and information circulated online. To monitor and disprove false news, collaborative networks comprising journalists, technological professionals, and researchers should be encouraged. Indonesia, platforms such as CekFakta have been successful in analyzing and correcting disinformation during election season. Measures should be implemented to increase the visibility and accessibility of fact-checking projects in order to aid the public distinguishing between false and true news. Strengthening ethics in journalism. In the fight against fake news, upholding ethical standards is crucial for the journalism industry. It's imperative for the organizations to prioritize investing in training programs and workshops that promote ethical reporting practices. Journalists must uphold values of accuracy, fairness, and responsibility while delivering news stories. Collaborating with fact-checking organizations can further bolster responsible reporting and strengthen the integrity of journalism. Strengthening partnership with social media platforms. Working closely with social media platforms is essential in effectively combating the spread of hoaxes. This platform must enact and enforce policies that prioritize verifying news articles and information before they are shared. They can also improve their algorithms to reduce the visibility of hoax and promote trusted and credible sources. In addition, encouraging the public to actively report fake news and inappropriate content can further aid in quickly removing false information. The spread of hoax or fake news poses a significant challenge to Indonesia's democratic integrity, unity among its people, and trust in the authenticity of information. To solve this issue, a complete and diversified plan involving media literacy, education, legal structures, strengthening fact-checking attempts, ethical journalistic practices, and collaboration with social media platforms must be undertaken. Implementing these steps will allow Indonesia to safeguard its society from the negative effects of false or hoax news, while also working to maintain an informed and resilient democracy.